This change affects direct HMR referrals. Previously, sending a copy of the report was recommended. Now it's a must, unless the patient gives explicit instructions not to do so. Your documentation and auditing processes need to be reviewed and, if necessary, revised to demonstrate this requirement during any spot audit. It's unlikely that the patient's usual pharmacy will be detailed on the GP's referral. The accredited pharmacist will need to obtain this information during the HMR interview. MRM has updated the interview sheet to highlight and remind the pharmacist to ask the question. There is also a spot on the interview sheet to document a patient's request not to share the report with the pharmacy if this is the case. Medscope recommends you ask the patient to initial the request to ensure your documentation holds if scrutinised. It's not necessary to ask for patient consent during the interview. The patient grants consent by default when they sign the claim form. If a patient explicitly requests that a copy of the report is not sent to the pharmacy, revise the wording of the fourth dot point of the declaration and have the patient initial it. We must stress, however, that this recommendation has not been tested and we're unsure how Medicare would react. We do believe, however, that the privacy laws would override the Medicare terms and conditions in this instance. MRM will not allow the pharmacist to complete the interview stage until the patient's usual pharmacy is recorded, unless the patient has instructed the pharmacist not to do so. This ensures that the pharmacist captures the pharmacy details. The final piece in MRM designed to assist the accredited pharmacist to comply is the ability to print the pharmacy copy of the HMR report. The pharmacy copy includes a cover page addressed to the patient's pharmacy. MRM records the action, and even though MRM cannot demonstrate the pharmacist has sent the copy to the pharmacy, at least he can demonstrate that it was printed in case of an audit.